Self-doubt creates a psychological or emotional barrier that could spell a lot of trouble for leaders. It could reduce the effectiveness of a leader or simply just turn the leader into a tyrant in the bid to disguise his incessant self-doubt. And yes, self-doubt is advised against by society, and leaders often feel guilty when they indulge in it. What if, as a leader, self-doubt is the ultimate advantage that is built into you through years of evolution, and you sort of ignore this advantage because you have been taught by society and gurus that it is bad to doubt yourself? How can you utilize self-doubt to increase your leadership capital, to deepen your competence, and expand your influence? So there are many teachers out there who are proponents of the pseudo wisdom who say, don't doubt yourself. Self-doubt is bad, like it's something to be guilty about. Of course it's not. It's not a bad thing to doubt yourself. And that's what I want to show you in this coaching video. When you hear, don't doubt yourself, you have to understand that this advice comes from people, individuals with little to no understanding on how the human mind works within a social space. In fact, in embracing your doubt or fine-tuning your ability to doubt yourself, you are one step closer to building a necessary competence to succeed as a leader. And here I want to present to you with reasons to embrace your doubt and transform it into an ultimate advantage. You see, we all feel some sort of guilt when we doubt ourselves or our ability. And there is an entire industry that has been built or evolved out of this, or selling us seminars, books, and products, reinforcing the idea that self-doubt is an abomination. And that as a leader, if you're not in a constant state of raw confidence and assurance that something is wrong with you. In fact, being in a raw state of confidence is a dangerous state for a leader. It could quickly lead to a downward spiral for any leader due to so many reasons. You as a leader must understand that self-doubt is a universal improvement code that has been embedded in us through years of evolution. It must have been an advantage that comes from the evolution of our neocortex, the logical part of our brain, which we recently evolved. And with our ability to doubt ourselves, we increase our chances to improve towards success and lower our chances of errors that could come as a result of overconfidence and lack of social awareness. So we can see how refined confidence, which comes out of self-doubt, is responsible for advancement in every aspect of human experience. Self-doubt is the speed bump on the road to success, another roadblock that allows you to make proper assessment towards your growth and also helps you to see where you need to make improvement. It's not a roadblock. To be realistically confident is to proceed from a place of self-doubt, taking the cues of areas to improve and building up from there. Many people misconstrue self-doubt for self-castigation, which is another human tendency, which is a self-sabotaging process of allowing our weaknesses to overwhelm us. Therefore, we become utterly negative. Self-castigation is not self-doubt. Self-doubt branches out into two channels of processes, which is one is emotional, which is the old brain, which is quite automatic. And the other one is logical, which is the new brain, which takes a lot of conscious effort. When we allow ourselves to be dragged along by our self-doubt without exercising conscious logical control, we have allowed the emotional brain to hijack the process, and it will automatically lead down the gloomy path of self-castigation. But if we take conscious effort of ourselves, we can redirect self-doubt conversation through the neocortex, which is a logical part of our brain, and we could have conscious logical conversation in our mind, and which will lead to growth process. Self-doubt is a psychological trigger calling your attention to where there need to be improvement or where reinforcement is needed. Just like hunger is a biological trigger to eat something to sustain and preserve the body. Now, it is what you do with your self-doubt that matters. Do you allow it to lead you on the path of enlightenment, awareness and growth? Or you allow yourself down the path of self-castigation and deprivation? You see, self-castigation is casting judgment on yourself. When you say, I can't do this because I'm useless, nobody believes in me. Instead, self-doubt says, I don't have all the answers. I don't have what it requires to do this. This might fail. But what do I need to change or improve upon? That is a significant difference between self-castigation and self-doubt. The difference between the truly confident leader and those that are riddled by fear is what they do with their doubts. The fearful cast judgment on themselves. I am not good enough. I am not strong enough. Nobody's going to listen to me. But the realistically confident permit their doubt and they ask questions instead of judgment. They say, what must I do to be qualified? How can I be strong enough? Who can I talk to that will teach me what I need to know? How long will this take? What sacrifices do I need to make? These empowering questions helps the mind to journey towards growth and remain healthy. But self-castigation by the fearful only creates a cyclic reinforcement for their powerlessness and negativity. You don't want that to be you. It's not a good place to be. See, the truth of the matter is that if there is nothing like doubting ourselves, then there is nothing that jolts us into improvement mode. We become stuck and stagnant. Self-doubt is one of the ultimate advantages of our species because we have the capacity, like some sort of inner compass, to recognize our weaknesses or doubt our advantage, and we then can, increase our capacity by deploying more resources. Let your self-doubt be a call to action to you towards growth. Help others also recognize their own self-doubt and assist in guiding them to their own growth and development. In the next video, I will share with you practical steps on how to use your self-doubt to increase your leadership capital.